Thanks for giving opportunity. Myself is Sanjit Yadav. I'm basically belong from the Jharkhand. I have a 5-year experience in IT sector. I've started my career as a Linux admin. Then I switched into the DevOps side, and recently, I'm associated with like a Accenture as like a client company, and payroll is a Greenline company. So yeah, right now we have around like a 10 plus 12 project in this existing. That's why having good sign on a different like infrastructure and most of the experience in an AWS side. And currently we are using a tool. Git is like a source code management tools. Ansible is a configuration management tools. And coming to
Mhm.
the CI/CD tools for the Jenkins, and with the help of like a Docker, we do create like a containerization application, and with and we to deployment the application on Kubernetes.
Mhm.
And yeah, I having a much more experience in AWS side like a infrastructure, like a EC2, yeah, that EC2 IAM rule, BPC, load balancer, auto scaling, and configuration of Route 53. And if you're asking about like a DevOps, like a tools, like a Ansibles, just we do a configuration, and like a CIDC tools we are using like a Jenkins. And
Mhm.
and we like a, I guess you're asking a daily to daily activity. So in every morning we have to attend like a scrum call where we have to discuss about the ongoing project, and we have need to make a automation the task with the help of like a scripting and CIDC tools. And
Mhm.
sometime I having a experience in like a Linux in a like a networking side that's having some issues coming like that's I have to resolve on it.
Mhm.
And and yeah, and in AWS side most of sometime we have need to like a configuration the EC2 server, like most of them Ubuntu and like a Linux. And sometimes we have need to make a configuration as per the client. They have need to require the existing project, they have need to exchange. And sometimes we need to configure like a BPC. And yeah,
Mhm.
in a current or existing project we have like a three-tier architecture application. Sometime like a developer team want to make a like a communicate with the testing, that time we have to create like a BPC peering. And
Mhm.
with the help of auto scaling, we have to make a like a high availability for the application. Yeah, and load balancer we have need to make a configuration SSL certificate for the like a application protection, yeah, like a application secure, yeah, any website that we to create. And this,
Mhm.
yeah.
Cool. So before Accenture, you're working with which company?
Yeah, company name, company having a same, but actually I worked in as a Linux admin.
Mhm.
Yeah, in a Linux admin, then I switched it into the like a DevOps side. Yeah, so actually I'm not totally involved in DevOps, but yeah, we like a supporting side like a sub configuration like a CI/CD pipeline. Just we have to make a, any jobs we have to make a, yeah, any patches is coming during the, yeah, this like. And we also like
Okay.
in Docker side we have to create like a container. Once a developer like a like a code the right and like a posting into the git, like a git hub, we have
Mhm.
need to make like a up. I mean, we have to fetch from the central GitHub to the local GitHub, and we have to check like any like it contain container we have to like a check. And once a like a container, like we have to create like a image, and from the image we have to create like a container like a docker build hyphen t4 tag image name, and then we have to create a container. Yeah, sometime in, yeah.
Okay. And with current role, what is your like day-to-day task, and what is your like how does the day flows?
Yeah, current task we have been recently be having much more working on like a in EW side. Right now we having a three-tier app like a three-tier architecture application. One is like a application server, and other is like a database server, and other is a web application. Yeah, these are tasks sometime like a new joining like a in existing project we have need to make a like a restriction, we have to create a IAM role. And
Mm-hmm.
sometime we have need to make a configuration of the log. Suppose that we have running an EC2, and I just wanted to all the logs we monitor in the S3 bucket. That time we have to create like a S3 bucket. Once a bucket will we have to create, we have to create a IAM role. With the high IAM role, we have to give a full permission of a CloudWatch, and we have need to make a configuration of the CloudTrail. With the help of CloudTrail, we like a data, just like a data purpose. And yeah, in a route to 53, just we have to route 53, just we have to using any a application, we have like a domain name, and that domain name we have need to make a configuration with a route 53. With the help of we have to make a high availability for the application. And route
Mm-hmm.
53 is doing the work any suppose that how we have my a load balancer attached with a target machine. If any target machine is not responding, that time a route 53 automatic traffic will be route other server. From doing this, we have to make a high ability. And
Mm-hmm.
we doing also in a a S3 bucket. By default, S3 bucket is a encrypted, but by doing a more secure, that we have giving a more encrypted a server side we have to make. And in S3 bucket, just we have to make a static application deployment. Yeah. And
Okay.
VPC we have need to configuration a customized VPC. As per the client requirement, we have to create a VPC, how many VPC. And client purpose, they have need to more secure, that time we have to a ACL permission, NACL permission. And that having a
Mm-hmm.
more a secure, that we have to a one more actually I'm just forgetting that a gateway load balancer, this type of, that is we have to create a different server side.
Got it. Got it. Have you configured the web servers?
Yeah, web server, just we a Tomcat server, we have to configure for the
What is
application.
the configuration file for Tomcat?
When we do install a Tomcat server, by default we have a two file is generated. One is I mean, where is a application server logs forward, I'm just wait vi slash etc and a config dot xml dot. Under this we have a file, a web app log app teaser files stored.
Okay. And what is Nginx?
Yeah, honestly, Nginx actually I'm not configured, but I know Nginx is work on a call for a reverse proxy and forward proxy. Suppose that I just wanted to make a deployment to application on the same IP address, that we have to configure and
Got.
Nginx servers a file command vi slash etc nginx.xm, and this we have to
Mm-hmm.
make a configure
Mm-hmm. Got it. And when you say you have written some Ansible playbooks for configuring the Apache servers, right?
Yeah, Ansible server just had like a return. Suppose that I just wanted to keep a update suppose that 100 server, and I just wanted to keep the on Apache server. First we have need to install we have need to make a master server. When we have to
Mm-hmm.
install a Nginx server, by default a file is created. One file is a host file vi slash etc ansible. Under the host file we have need to make a configure the all private IP address. And second file having, we have need to make a configuration file. All the configuration file will be come under, until unless we do not a active, our host file will be not a work. And then we have to go to the a ss passwordless connection, and all the passwords. Suppose that we have to a connection then we have to go ssh hyphen keys and I just wanted to update a Apache server. Then we have to use the playbook, and playbook is start from the a .yml is extension, and start
Got it.
from the a triple hyphen start. And suppose that I just wanted to play a I mean Apache server. Then we have to go to the a host where we want to then become a user connection session, and we start a yum, action equal colon name equal to http, and state equal to present, and that, yeah, that we have to work.
Got it. Have you configured the auto scaling?
Yeah, in auto scaling, I just configure in AWS side, like
Yeah.
a,
Give
yeah.
me the steps.
Yeah, do you know? First, we have to with the help of auto scaling, we have need to make a, like a config, like means suppose that we have already mentioned in like a CPU utilization is more than like a 70%. That time like our server it will be increased, and we have an option there like a some like a, yeah, traffic is like a less than the 40%. That time server. So first we have to create like a EC2 instance, then we have to create a AMI, and we have to go to the configuration. During the creation of configuration, we have to select AMI. Then we
Mm-hmm.
have to go all these configuration. We have to come under the VPC. We have to select how many server do you want to I mean like a maximum, minimum, and desired application desire, and all these
Mm-hmm.
things we have to mention, and we have to
What it is called? Where do you mention that?
sorry.
Where do you mention those parameters?
Yeah, like a auto scaling configuration, all this, and where we have
Okay.
to, yeah, where we have to define like a easy like a
Okay,
event.
give me the steps simply. Yeah,
Yeah,
give me
yeah,
the
yeah,
steps.
yeah, yeah, these all this configuration here, and we have to also like a cooling period, or when we want to next server you want to create, by default is a cooling like a 500 second, like a 300 second, I means 5 minute, and we can reduce, but by we have to pay the, yeah, I
Okay.
just configured.
So suppose Sanjit, there is a EC2 instance
Yeah,
of C5 2x large,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
and there is a disk attached of 2000 GB.
yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
and now that disk is getting close to 90, above 90%.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
and I want to increase that size to 2000 to 2500 GB.
yeah, yeah.
Now, how can we do that?
Yeah, yeah, we have a option first we suppose that I just wanted to I mean you asking for the a volume, just we have need to increase.
Yes.
Yeah, then first we we have an option like a right side, no, no, I left side we have an option a volume, and just we have to create a volume. Once a volume will be created, and we have to go to the EC2 server, and then go to the action, and we have to attach. Until unless we do not attach, the server will be like a
No, no. Understand my question first.
yeah, yeah,
There is already a website Dhruva.com running on an EC2 instance.
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
And volume is already there.
All,
Website is already live.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Which is 2000 GB.
Yes, yes,
So
yes.
I want to change that disk to 2500 GB.
Okay, okay. I think we have a option. We have to go to the a server, and server a right side we have a tab or a action button. Under the action button we have a system side and we have need to make a configuration and
So you're saying by selecting the EC2 instance, I can modify the volume size.
yeah, yeah. But during the we can a volume size. Obvious we can reduce and
You're
increase.
sure on that?
Yeah, yeah, sure, sure.
Or do I need to go to the volumes and then select the volume and modify it?
Yeah, so suppose, yeah, during the volume we can modify. No, I'm not wrong, but this is,
But don't
yeah,
look for that. I'm asking,
no, no, yeah, it's 100% we can a volume we can change it we have a option
eh,
like a volume.
where is the option? It's on the EC2 server or it's on the volume?
No, no, just first we have to select on EC2 server. Once a
Hmm.
EC2 server is selected, right side we have a option like a action button. Under the
Mm-hmm.
action button we have a modify, I think a more AMI. Under the option we have volume, and under the volume we have we can a increment configuration. We can,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. If I change my disk to 2000 to 2500, what else I need to configure on the EC2 server so that that disk will be usable?
Yeah, honestly, actually, I'm not work on that, but maybe the same process maybe actually I did not work on that. That's actually
What is the process?
you mean asking just a increment
If I change the volume size from 2000 to 2500, what else I need to do?
Volume just like is we sometime like I'm just asking a scenario. Just I have like reset like we have to like suppose that we have like we have already 25 GB like a volume and we have need to make a increment, then we have to
Mm-hmm.
go to the volume and we have to create a volume and then go
Mm-hmm.
to the select issue, then we have to attach. Once a volume is attached, it's not a permanent, we have need to make a permanent mounting like a vi slash etc fs tab. Under the fs
Mm-hmm.
tab we have to mention all the file, and once a file will be mount, we have to check a mount hyphen if a mount file will be like a correct mount, it will be not showing error, but I'm some confused.
But that is the additional volume, Sanjit,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, that is additional volume.
That is not you are modifying the root volume.
Yeah, yeah, I'm sure the road volume. Actually, I'm forgetting, but I know that option is like clicking. We go to the like a
Okay.
EC2 server and we have a option which there like a root, like a by default we have like a we use like a EVS volume na by default.
Mm-hmm.
But actually I'm forget.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are the different RDS engines?
RDS engine, we like a, we asking like a Oracle, like a MySQL, a
Mm-hmm.
MongoDB, Arduino, like a, yeah, these are like a by default, yeah. But
What else? What
and
are all other types?
other stuff, DynamoDB हो गया, MongoDB हो गया, Oracles हो गया, and others
Hmm.
also, yeah. These are,
Which RDS you have used?
yeah, honestly, like a dedication team is there, but I have to configure like a MongoDB. Like a suppose that I just wanted to make a configuration, we have to go to the AWS. AWS we have a server like you go to the service side, and
Okay.
we have to select a RDS like a template. By default we have a DAP team like a production and free tire, and this,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and we have also select like a which type of instance do you have need to require during the
Okay. In
fair.
general, got it, got it,
Yeah,
got it. So in general, do you know what is MySQL RDS and Aurora RDS?
yeah, MySQL I work on that, but actually I told now dedication team is there on it like a database server.
Yeah,
But
I got it. Your another team launches that and manages that through the
yeah,
templates.
yeah.
Okay. And I'm asking, do you know about the what is that MySQL RDS called and what is the Aurora RDS? I need just basic information on that. What is the different thing between both like these two RDS instances?
Oh, sorry, I cannot aware about it.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, worked on S3 storages.
Yeah, S3 storage I just work for like a log purposes we have to. Yeah, we have need to make some configuration like a static application that we have to use. Yeah, we have
Got it. So
to.
what are the different types in storage?
Yeah, storage like a we in a you asking like in S3. Yeah, like all the storage.
Yes.
By default we like a S3 EBS like a storage. S3 is like a storage. EFS is like a storage, and Snowball is like a storage. And
What are
you
the different types in S3 storage?
S3 by default we are using like a S3 simple storage service, and apart from that S3 Vanjon IA, S3 intelligent tiering, S3 deep archive, and like a Snow like a,
Okay, so what is the difference between like any of these?
yeah, S3 the bucket is like a more expensive compared to like asking other bucket like a if you're asking other storage. But we have to create like a life cycle. Suppose that like a data is not using more than 30 days, and we just wanted to make a switch into the intelligent tiering. Intelligent tiering is like a less expensive compared to the like a S3 bucket, and
Mhm.
we just wanted to like which data is are not like using from the 60 that we have to move into the Snowball as like very less
Okay,
expensive, yeah.
got it, got it. And what else is the difference other than costing?
Other than casting in like a for like a high ability for the in S3 bucket, and we like a, we asking in S3 bucket we have to like a more application we have to create a like a duplicate copy compared to the like a, yeah, this.
Okay, got it. What is DNS port?
Yeah, DNS port right now using a Route 53, and that's
I asked you what is the port number for it.
Port number in you asked me, Route 53 is work on 53. That's why it's called Route 53.
Okay. What is port for HTTPS,
Yeah, HTTPS 443 and HTTPS 80.
FTP?
FTP like a file transfer two type like a one is a, like a, I mean I'm not wrong, one is a 20 for a connection control, another a 21 for the file transfer.
Okay. What is 23 used for?
Yeah, 20 actually just using for the like a 20 is like for the connection control and 21
I
suppose
asked you what is 23 used for.
23 used for like a data transfer purpose for uh, I'm not sure.
Okay. Okay. Uh, can you share your screen and I want to download a folder. You
Yes, yes.
can share your screen and uh, open the notepad, please.
Yeah, share the whole screen share. Just wait, I'm sharing. Screen sharing options.
Share it now.
Yeah, I know option. Why not coming? What happened here? Actually, options.
On the Zoom, you can say it in the below sidebar.
I know I have shared many times, but this not is coming right now. Yeah, it's blink again and again. What happened? Which? Yeah.
What happened?
Actually, option is not coming. Actually, I'm directly
You
connected.
have to just share the screen from the Zoom.
Yeah, but I'm sharing.
There is simple option to share the
I
screen.
know. Option. Yeah, I just got it right now. Yes. Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, why it was taking so much long for you to open it?
Actually, I thought Wi-Fi problem and it's taking like a blink again and again.
Okay, yeah. So there is a S3 bucket called ABC, and I want to download a folder which is named as XYZ from, and I want to download it on the local machine right on the command plates.
Yeah, you asking me to download from the like AWS account?
Yeah, there is a S3 bucket named AWC, and there is a folder under that XYZ. I want to copy that folder to my local machine.
Copy command. AWS S3 NV like S3 and CP copy command. Yeah, the command is like a AWS S3 and copy and source path and destination path.
Write it down. Bucket name is ABC, and folder name is XYZ.
Folder name is XYZ. A- bucket name ABC like a source bucket
Yeah,
and destination bucket is
I want to download it on local machine.
downloaded it on local machine.
Hmm.
Yeah, AWS S3 just wait, you have to copy download option. AWS S3 copy ABC. source copy this and destination this, and I just
Mm-hmm.
wanted to copy like AWS S3 copy. I think this command will be work. AWS S3.
Is it correct command?
Yeah, like is I mean I think CP command just we have to use in like a Linux. Maybe yeah, I just confused. I'm little bit like this is a CLI. We have to AWS S3 CP and like a source file ABC, and we have
Mm-hmm.
needed like a destination file is XYZ.
Okay.
Yeah,
ABC is your S3 bucket, right?
yeah.
Okay. Do you know cron job?
Yeah, Crown Zone, I know.
So can you write down the fields for that?
Yeah, in cron job we have like a five field. First field is start from the like a minute and minute, minute, and second is like a hour, and third one, sorry, yes, third one is like a month of day of month, and fourth one is month of the year, month of the year, and fifth one is like a day of week. By default like a it's like a star, I mean every 1 minute every, that's it.
Okay. Now I want to create a user.
Yeah,
Okay.
yes,
On Linux machine.
yes.
Uh, by today, so current time is, let's consider 3:30. At 4 o'clock, after a half hour, I want to create a user on the Linux machine. User named Sanjeev.
Username Sanjeev na, just first we have to create like a file name, like a file name, any file name, and dot like a cron type. First we have to create a directory mkdir script, then go to the scripts file, and we have to create a file name anything. Under the file we have to mention when we want to execute the like a
4 o'clock.
4 o'clock. Right now we using like a star. Oh, it's not working. Star minute हो गया, like a second, and then 4 o'clock. Wait, and we have need to define that time, 4 o'clock. Sorry, star, and we have to create a user, like a user creation, like a where we want to create like a user, I mean any
On the root itself. Yeah.
on the road, I mean here like a the root, create like a user, and I think this command will be work, and all the file will be user file will be come under like a cd/etc password.
Okay, explain me all the fields now. You can cross that search bar.
Hello.
Yeah, I can see a search bar on the pop-up on your notepad. You can close that.
Search bar.
Tomcat server. Huh. Yeah. Now explain me all the whole cron you have written.
First we have to like a define like a second, like every
Is it
minute.
second?
No,
Is there any second field in the cron?
like a no every minute, like a
Okay.
every minute, and then we have to like a hour, minute, hour, 1 2 3 4 5, every minute हो गया, hour हो गया.
Second one is hour or minute?
Oh sorry, minute, hour, and like a day of the month, like a star. I day of the month star, and day of the month. Okay, day. Wait. I'm just confusing little. First
Yeah,
star. First star
take
is
your time.
first star is indicated like a minute, and
Mm-hmm.
second star is indicated like a time, and third
Mm-hmm.
star indicate is like a day of the month.